It's still the Citi Newsroom. My name is Vivian Kai. Look, I'm at the Arts Center, and I'm looking at this place because it's a huge place. This place is a place that you see a lot of tourists come to buy crafts and many other things from here. But because of the COVID-19, there's not much activity happening here. In a bit, I'll take you to some shops. Most of them are shut because nobody comes here at this time. But let me go to this shop and see whether I can speak to the people here because they have opened up their shops despite the challenges. This is an arts and crafts shop. And let me see if I can get anybody here. Boss, please come to speak to. Good morning.
Good morning, madam.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. So you work at the Arts Center?
Yes, of course. I work at the Arts Center at the craft section specifically.
Okay. But your business is largely patronized by tourists, right?
Yes, madam.
And now that our borders are shut, does anybody come here?
In actual fact, nobody comes since the onset of the pandemic, even before the lockdown. Nobody is coming, but we have been coming because this is where we belong, and we at the same time we do production. So while people are not coming to buy, we do upgrade our work and what we lost, and we reshape what we left behind. That is why we have been coming. But for patronizing, nobody is coming. Even the Ghanaians who comes to buy, like the cloth and our symbols, nobody comes because of what is happening in the world.
And how are you managing that, knowing that you rely heavily? This is your main job, isn't it?
Yes, madam.
So how are you managing with this?
Okay, you see, I don't have anything to do. This is where I belong. This is my work. So I don't think I have to stay home while I have some work to do. Though I'm in a big challenges because of patronizing and sales. That is not forthcoming, but I have certain things that I have to do because I do production, I do many things. Because my mind is, because the government has given a stimulus for 600 million cedis to the NBSSI, and we are also members of NBSSI. So what I'm thinking is, while I'm doing my production, so all what I have, the money that I have, I'm putting it in the work. So I'm doing it and paying my transportation and feeding my family. Being that I know this stimulus, we are going to have a little bit, a chunk of the money, so that when everything goes down, then we continue and upgrade and stock our sales. So in view of our numbers, we asked for 1 million Ghana cedis. Okay, I think it's not so much anyway, but we also have to look what the government, the effort is doing. So we just decided to write a very small amount.
So we wish you well. We hope government, gives you that 1 million you're looking for to shield your business from collapsing during this challenging time. So thank you so very much. But we'll let you take us through some of your production and see exactly what you do now that you're here. But let me give my viewers an idea of what is happening here in this shop, for example. So he was saying that the arts and crafts, for example, they do some Ghanaian symbols. So if you see this table, for example, you can see the Jinyami and some other Edinkra symbols. Then if you look at this side, they've also come up with very, very lovely art crafts. These ones are pretty cool. And then you can see these wall hangings, the Jinyami ones and all that. And a lot of beautiful things they've done. Some with brass. This is brass, I believe, right?
Yeah, these are brass.
This is brass. Brass works. Very beautiful, cute little art crafts and the cycles, the motor bicycles and all that. But my name is Vivian Kai Loko. I'm at the Arts Center. I'm here because today we're looking at the impact of the pandemic, the coronavirus pandemic. And we're here because 90% or 95% of the people who patronize our arts and crafts are tourists. And we have the borders shut down. So what it means, this place is not being patronized. The 5% that will patronize this place, that's you and I, are not coming out to do this because the last thing on our minds is to buy arts and crafts or whatever it is to decorate our homes, our gardens or whatever. But how are they going by? We're finding out from them as we speak with them. So come with me and let's go to another place. I've come to the textile area to look at how things are going here. But I see a gentleman. This is what you usually see when you come to the art center. Apart from the various stalls you see quite a number of people showing you their wear for you, trying to get your attention for you to buy. Boss, what's your name?
My name is Joseph Vintri.
Okay. Do you do these t-shirts yourself?
Yes, I do by myself.
So you buy it and then you put it on, or you do everything?
I buy the t-shirt and I give it to a tailor to work on it.
And now that we have this pandemic, is this still good business?
Nah. For the past almost 2 months now, I've not even...
So why bother and come? Why don't stay at home? Nobody's coming here anyway. Why do you still come? You still have hope somebody will pass by?
Yeah, that's the issue. I still have hope.
So last week nobody came?
Nobody came last week. And today's too.
You're not sure?
Okay, let's see. Maybe at the end of the day, maybe. At times, the domestic people too used to come to buy. So,
which people?
Ghanaians. Yeah. So, yeah.
I wish you well with that. But let me go this way and see what is happening here. And this will give you an idea of those that are closed that I was trying to tell you. So if my right side, all these shops are closed. Every shop on this lane is closed. On a normal day, all this place, the shops will be opened. There'll be business bustling here. But all the way to the end, every shop is closed. Now, if you listen to those who I've spoken to so far, it's just about 5% of you and I that patronize things over here. And that is showing during this period, in this challenging time. But I've come to another place. I'm still at the textile area. This place, majority of the things I see are fugu, beautiful northern material called the fugu or the northern cloth being displayed here. And I'm going to speak to the gentleman here. He is brave enough to have come to work today and open the shop, knowing very well that majority of his customers may not come. But he's braving the odds and he has come. Okay, boss, what's your name?
Charles Kofi Apia.
Okay, Uncle Charles, on our only way.
Facho Anio.
Me who nothing cloth the bread, and no, na main thing we are not then.
Me Facho me Juma me ya no.
Not just a Juma where your pa.
See, dear, tell me what covered by idea to tell you down because we share your shops no more. Will be a ewa because you need tourists for the Juma. How are free or more mind so never try the ewa. And as I say, you know, you shut it. Bibia about the scene down until Obia Mahabium. 2. Young Mamma Hankasa your way. Ebi obi cry here bibi say fugu or the car sorry and our engagement and our wedding cry. Yen yet sano money na yen your wedding to say yen engagement yen kwa sorry yen kwa ye. They say oh ton bibi to say yeah. They say on ton she but say the one year juma. Until bear say 1 month or mampani de lockdown by any day. Ye dear yen juma. Timi 1 CD now 5 CDs. I'm not cabin quadi at na fie down say be TNT na me de beba because everything
now a year in
my 7
oh need to man
Mary and I'm in color 5 7 I won't cry her.
It is a Siano or final question. Government more person more boamo, damn potin, and more person more ye boamo.
Yes, some man panini say, go buy ye more. At least because the capital cry dear. Yaji, asa. Until your bob my skaka crabby. Na yadi say ye jumamu. Na ya start say kakra. Nemum, say be about Chaboyam say Bosumi be a intra say cranny a tria. A baboy, because 600 million amethyst or the Atujano. Your quiet requirements now won't know. May yes for say near what shop was no. Even 10% crabbing.
I'm still at the art center. I've come to the southern production side where there's quite a number of drums being manufactured here and a few arts and a bit of craft also going on over there. So another gentleman, he is not into drum making, but he is into batik making and all that. And let's see what he does here and how challenging it's been. Boss, so what do you do here? I can see some tie and dye
as you see now, we're doing direct dye. You see, these guys, the gentlemen here, they like this kind of fancy apparels, you know. So when they bring their jeans, and then, you know, we make it colorful for them.
So you can do that for my jeans.
Exactly, you can do that.
Okay.
And you know, actually we do it as a part-time to what we do because currently there's no job doing. So we rely on this for, you know, hand to mouth. Let me say that kind of a thing.
So your main job is something else apart from this?
Yes, we do uniforms, we do printing, we do batiks.
So is there any production going on inside?
Currently not today, but let me give you a sample of what we did.
Okay, so he's going to get us some sample, but he's mainly into this, the tie-and-dye, the batiks, and then they do other things in terms of production. So this is one of those. This is beautiful.
Kitchen napkins, let me say table napkins for, you know, somebody yesterday, right?
So permit me to my left.
You can do that. You can do that.
So this is what you do. Oh, this is lovely.
You see, our business depends solely on, let me say, those who come in to buy presents, you know, wedding gifts, you know, souvenirs, and you know, let me say, people who are really interested or who know what they want. You see, so with the lockdown, you know, nobody's coming to town. There are no engagements anymore. You know, all those things have been suspended. So our foreign clients too are not coming because this season happens to be the time when, I mean, they do come in, you know, at random. There are no more coming, so we are stuck down.
I'm still at the Art Center. I've come here today to see how persons who work here, involved in arts and crafts, textiles, all these crafts are doing following the pandemic. I'm going to the Northern production site. They usually do the drums and these things. They usually export them. I'll come to speak to them on how they are managing it. On my left side, you can see some gentlemen beautifully doing the drums, and these, I'm told, are going to be for exports. But let me speak to the person who is behind these drums. He's Alaji. Alaji has been doing this for years, and he'll tell us more about it. Alaji.
Hello, you're welcome.
Thank you. Welcome to Citi Newsroom as well.
Thank you.
I know you've been doing this for long, but how many years?
Nearly 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
How has business been for 20 years?
It's normally up and down, but of late it is very down.
And why do you think it's so down?
Because of this invisible enemy, coronavirus. Usually our customers are the Europeans. And as we all know, there are travel bans all over the world. So traveling from Europe, America, and Australia down to Africa, there's been a hold. And so certainly there is no market for us.
Let's go to your shop and have an idea of what exactly you do here. So I can see you have more, so you are mainly into drums.
About 80% of what we produce here is for export.
Okay.
Yeah, we sell locally about 20% thereabout. Yeah, for the local market. And in fact, it's one of our problems. The local market is very, very low. People do not patronize our products locally.
It is because they are too expensive, isn't it?
It is not the case.
So how much, let's say this size, this one?
Yeah, this one you can get for 100 cedis.
This one?
Yes.
Oh, allergy.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah, no. It's not expensive at all, considering the fact that, you know, the cost of production, there are many inputs into this one. Okay. And the wood is the principal input.
So this is the principal?
Yeah, this is the principal input, and this is Trinidad wood.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll go and look at the hide. I can see some around here.
Yeah, these are hides which we have to treat, in fact. And you see, because of the lockdown for the 3 weeks, a lot of them have gone bad. Oh yes.
Why is that? Show us why.
No, I think you rather are having this thing. Insects have penetrated and then have destroyed them. When we came after the lockdown, we had to sort these things out. A lot of them have gone bad, and we had to discard them.
So this pandemic is obviously causing a lot of harm for you guys in terms of your revenue and all that. What do you think government can do to salvage your businesses?
As at now, we are less employed. So our cry is government should take a cue from what is happening in other countries. Of course, they are richer than us, so that government can give us some stimulus to help us. I hear there's some 600 million Ghana cedis ready for us, but it is too small.
It's still the Citi Newsroom. My name is Vivian Kai. Look, I'm still at the Arts Center. So do you know how to play the drum?
Yeah.
Can you teach me something?
We don't have the tuned one. I think my brothers have.
So this one is not tuned?
No, this one is not tuned. You can see the sound is different.
Oh, so if it's not tuned, it's like bass?
Yeah, the sound is different.
So what I was playing, it wasn't tuned. This is not tuned.
No, this one is not tuned.
Hey. Okay, so let's see one that is tuned. I'm here.
So I'm going to dance with you.
Okay.
Okay, we follow them. Go like this.
So this is the Citi Newsroom. Thank you so much for watching us from the Arts Center. My name is Vivian Kai Logo. Keep watching Citi Newsroom. We'll be right back.